Alright, RocSports, I'm back with another one. Quick reaction video. I know I feel like I say quick all the time, but this is seriously gonna be a quick because I'm about to leave. The breaking news, man. Carson Wentz was just traded from Indy to Washington Commanders, for I believe it was 2 twos and a third. And the third can become a, or was it, I believe it's 2 twos and the third could become a second if he plays 70% of the snaps next year. Don't quote me on that though, I could be wrong, but I'm not here for that. I'm here for Wentz. I wanted it to work for Wentz in Indy. I did, but I gotta be honest, Wentz had his moments, but at the same time, there was some bad Wentz in there too. And sucks to say that's just who he is at this point. But it just didn't work out for whatever reason. I felt like he would have been better in year 2 with everything that he had endured at the end of training camp, meaning the toe injury or the ankle, something like that. I believe it was the ankle. On top of him catching COVID, all of that. T.Y. Hilton was out a lot of it, you know what I mean? So it was a lot, but I'm not here to make excuses for him. It's over. Wentz is back in the division. So I felt like I had to get this reaction video out because, again, I'm an Eagles fan. I'm still a Wentz fan though, but now Wentz is officially an out. So I cannot root for Wentz no more. I was still rooting for, I was a slick Colts fan last year, like on top of being an Eagles fan. Like I was rooting for the Colts because of Wentz. But that's out the door now. Now that he with Washington, that's over with now. Wentz is a straight up enemy now. And we get to see him twice a year. What? We go from Jalenhurts being his backup. Well, yeah. And you having a chatter of being who's on Hurts wagon or Wentz wagon. And now these two gonna be meeting twice a year. It's crazy, man. Crazy. But in terms of the trade itself, man, people want to dog Wentz and try to throw him in his category with Taylor Heineke and Alex Smith, that version of Alex Smith, and Dwayne Haskins, and all of those other QBs that they had. Wentz is an upgrade of all of them. And I'm not saying Wentz is a top 10 quarterback, absolutely not. He used to be, but the thing about Wentz is he has top 10 talent. But I think everybody knows that it's more mental with Wentz and him being in the locker room with Wentz. But I like it, man. Washington has some low-key weapons with obviously J.D. McKissick and Antonio Gibson and Terry McLaurin. I'm happy for him. Curtis Samuel, people sitting up there making these gifts and whatever about Wentz. Terry reacting to Wentz being traded, but in my opinion, he should be excited because this is better than anything that he has ever had since he's been in Washington, in my opinion. So, and that's not saying much, it's not, but that's the reality though. But, so yeah, they got them, they have Logan Thomas. I know he coming off that injury, but they have to fix that O-line. They have to. As a Wentz fan still, and a former Eagles player, meaning Wentz, I'm speaking for him. Wentz is gonna give you some moments. He will, but he also will be bad Wentz. But that O-line has to be, secured. So Washington is out on quarterback, obviously. Washington, fix your O-line in the draft. And go all in. See what you can do for Wentz. This is, in terms of wins, this is it, Wentz. This is it. You got to show something here in Washington that you picking this team up, even if it's not 2017 Wentz. And I know we still, talking about that, and here we are in 2022. But just go back to what was it, 2019 and 2020 Wentz, when the Eagles was down all of the receivers and linemen, and you just carried the team. Go back. If he can go back to that Wentz, man, Washington will be dangerous. Am I saying Super Bowl dangerous? No. But they will be dangerous, meaning to win the division, absolutely. And anything can happen then. So I'm not going to overreact and say what I think they can do because obviously it's very early. And free agency technically hasn't even started yet. And we still got the draft, obviously. We still got free agency. So a lot is still going to happen. hence why I didn't drop a Russell Wilson video yesterday. A lot of y'all probably wonder, how you gonna drop a video on Carson Wentz and Washington Commanders and you're not gonna drop one on Russell Wilson and the Seahawks trading him and cutting Bobby Wagner? And that was coming, but I was trying to let a couple of things, unfold, because, from here on out, at this time of the year, we're going to be getting breaking news every day, but not as blockbuster as yesterday. So, sorry, my apologies for not having a video to Russell Wilson being traded, but I'm still going to get my take on that when, when more stuff come out, when more news come out about the Denver Broncos and the NFL period. But, yeah, man, I want to be quick with this. This is crazy. I still can't believe that it's crazy to me that he's back in the division. That's what's crazy to me. It's not crazy to me that he's traded. None of that. People gonna call it desperate by Washington and by Indy for that matter. But what does the Colts do now? The Colts can't be going with a rookie quarterback. No way. They got to be going. I heard Jimmy G, but don't sleep on. I don't know if they have the assets to trade for Derek Carr. If they can trade for Derek Carr or Kirk Cousins behind that O-line, Kirk Cousins with that O-line, that could be good. Sorry about the lighting. That could be very, very good. Kirk Cousins behind the Colts O-line, as well as Derek Carr. And they have now, with them trading Wentz, they have the most money of everybody. I think they have $70 million in cap space, which is, come on. Nothing needs to be said about that. So, yeah, man, let's see what Washington do. Wentz, last stand, man, right here in Washington. You got Ron Rivera, you got a good coach. They got a good defense too. I would like to see their defense get shored back up and get back to being elite. But let's see what moves, let's keep a hold on this and still see what moves be made, and we're gonna have more videos coming out. This is RocSports, stay tuned. Oh, flyeaglesfly. Stay tuned, I'm checking out. All of my boxing, NFL, and NBA fans, like, share, and subscribe, man. Keep coming back. I'm going to be dropping more content.